I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Kafkiwa. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Kafkiwa. We'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone? We did. We all did. Kafkiwa forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zoralja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Zoralja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. At the time we suspect that Zoralja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Galulja. Oh, he's the king? Alright. I think he doesn't quite have the experience, guys. You mean to say Galulja is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official for the moment, the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but now I want you to hold on to it, what your father has left you. If you say so. What does the king do, though, apart from command the army? Is there anything else? Are you alright, Lamati? Huh? What is this? Why can't I? Was she having a breakdown? To get a little emotional? Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? It's probably normal, you just need a little time. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Koana. Hey, why don't the two of you come too? I'm sure the kid around the city doesn't have important command duties. But won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Koana as new family. Really? Really, that is, if you're fine with it. I am. The kid gets a vacation. I mean, okay, he's been through a lot, but damn it. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Koana. I gotta say goodbye to melancholy first. Hang on. Important. Hey. Oh, it's the same dialogue. But seeing you makes me feel... It still rings true, though. It's still nice. It's still good to hear. Thanks, melancholy. Hello. What am I doing?
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
Long ass story. The future. Aliens.
So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Koana!
Lamachi, is this boy, perhaps?
Just a random kid we found in the street. Definitely not the king of Everkeep. No, he's just a random kid. Sorry. He's not who you think he is, Koana. Which was kind of a connection to make anyways, but yes, anyway.
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome.
But he's smart, right?
If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Koana, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Koana. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Koana.
Uncle Koana.
Well,
Yeah.
I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Koana will do.
He'll be aight.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Koana and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
Reasonable. Reasonable.
So, will you tell me what happened? Grahatia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Okay. Yeah, sins of the father situation for sure. I think people are, well, maybe not actually. I was about to say, I think people are reasonable enough that like they wouldn't start shitting on a kid because his father was a psycho, but it was indeed Zoralja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He is the king of resolve and she the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Here people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along very well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're a good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect, but Zoralja slaughtered them. Slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. When his attack on Tuliolao failed, Zoralja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion. That was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Oh, that was Galulja. That was a deep voice for Galulja. Damn it all. If only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Zoralja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Tu's help that we managed to defeat him. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Galulja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. You too, Tu. After everything we've been through, you're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamity. Don't be. As vow of resolve, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolao safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then, only with the aid of Ritra and his kin. Oh yeah, by the way, we got a dragon. We got your friend over too. Thanks to Alpinode and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Radzat-Han. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed, Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Who had told me as much? But you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Amity. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Koana. Let's invite a foreign king into our military barracks. I'm sure you'll be alright. I'm sure he doesn't understand stuff. Right? While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon. But even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the Endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand. So do what you must. For all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're welcome, man. You guys did your jobs too. Well, it was good to catch Koana up. Now we'll talk to the soul... Who might this be from? Hello. That's right, Tu is with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Y'shtola is heading back. I dare to hope she found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Nice. Okay. Y'shtola always with the clutchness. He's always figuring things out. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, and that means... Aye, we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection where Sphene has retreated. Okay. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. You start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Zarul Jah, who used it in Yasalani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. I still have issues with how the fuck they got the key. How did they get the key from the vault? Was nobody watching the vault? Did they just walk in and take it? That was never explained. Following Zarul Jah's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at Orgenex and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right. But when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Orgenik's logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent. And where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level? That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. And it means the reflection to which Sphene has fled is her own. Alphino, you be so kind to explain? Laddie, please? Come on. Come on. It means that beyond the gate lies not just any reflection, but the one from which Alexandria originally hailed. It's Sphene's home world, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. Okay, that's what we thought. That's what we thought. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home. Or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? Use another gate. And it just so happens we know where one is. But how do we get through, given that we don't have a key? Sky Deep Cenote. Aye. And all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence Alexandrians and I came. But that's assuming it's true. How can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. Oh. The SD card. As you'll recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival in the Source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. I couldn't have done it alone. Credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shale especially. Dang. Dang, Shale, okay. Right then, it seems the plan is set to the Sky Deep Cenote. Idars of Mamuk soundtrack. ASMR. To sleep to. Imposing beast. Oh yeah, we gotta fly down, don't we?
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryle, try holding your earring to the terminal.
No? Yes?
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulja, would you give it a try?
Oh, the person holding it? Wait.
Me?
Wait, what?
If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
How the fuck does the gate know that?
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
Damn, Kryle. Yeah.
The earring. It really was.
That's so weird. Like the earring thing was the thing from like 6.55. And also obviously like other questions like how does it know that he's now the king? But I don't know, man, it feels bad, man. That's weird. Again, it just makes me feel worse for her. It's like this was kind of her thing.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality.
Just let her do it.
In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Are they gonna do the DVD thing from Coils? The DVD player?
Shall I remain as well?
I guess Alize doesn't have the thing. She has a sword now.
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wuk-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray,
I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Of course. Imagine they said no to you stay outside. Oh, I'd be pissed. I would be so pissed. With you holding the fort, I know we'll be alright. And you sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful, eh? I'm sorry. Is it that she doesn't get to go in?
It's fine. Really. Mostly.
I mean, we could just bring her in. Fuck it. I don't need all the mages.
Just don't let him bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Saj. I kind of agree. I felt like it was building towards something, and then they just like tore it away from her there. Obviously, there's still room for it. I really liked it though. Like, I like the idea of it, and the parents, you know, giving away their child, and then we find out why, and like she knew that, but again, like her coming to terms with that and understanding that and stuff. It's opening a door, true, but like she was about to do it, and then they explicitly decided to not let her do it. And it's like, why? I mean, like, to reinforce this story point that I don't know. It feels very forced. Like, you can feel the hand there. It's like, why? You just like let her open the door. It's not like the most important thing in the world to have Gululja have instead. Like, I get what they're doing with Gululja, but it feels so shitty, man. It feels like it's exactly the same as when we got here. This game does this a lot as well. You get to they've done it twice this expansion. You get to the Golden City, and you're like, okay, big thing, and then they tear you away. It happened as well when we did the Hanu, and then we're about to leave the zone and go to the giant. No, we gotta wait for Woklamat. Oh, she's kidnapped. We gotta go back, guys. We're not allowed to go there yet, you know? They keep doing that, and then this is a thing they do a lot as well throughout other expansions. It feels the same kind of mentality with Kral. Maybe not exactly the same, but like they're about to give her it. Nope, it has to be Gululja. 20 years ago, I emerged from that gate. Whether or not the answers I seek lie on the other side, I will see things through. I would be lying if I said I'm not nervous, but your presence gives me comfort and courage. I imagine your other travel companions often feel the same.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Thanks, guys.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
If we get stuck.
Well, what we do know is that it's Fiend's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World?
Okay. I guess.
Right. Let's go.
mystical. Whee! Raul's returning home. I'm ready for the big reveal. Oh, whoa. Oh, it's the statue. God dang.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice.
Wow.
Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory.
The volcano?
Or so the Endless called it.
Living memory.
How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams. Alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
The full amusement park as well. What the heck is this place? Wow, this is such like a smorgasbord of things. We've got like cityscape, a volcano, a crazy ass statue, rainbow, a roller coaster, some Final Fantasy IX stuff, electrope everywhere, living memory. So it doesn't. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. Like, are these people is living memories of people real, or is it again just another one of those cases where it's kind of like Amarot a bit? But the thing is, with Amarot, it was a recreation. It was Emet-Selch's recreation. With this, it's an actual, at least as far as we know, it's an actual place that still exists, right? It's really cool, though. A lot to look at. Amazing, absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into Yokoi legend. Whichever reflection this may be, it would seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yaktel. That would explain the Yokoi's visions and the location of the gate. Hey, Erinville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city? I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down there. Let's see where it goes. It reminds me of Azim. Back in Endwalker, when we were in Elpis, it's like, where's Azim? Oh, he's probably in some volcano somewhere. Reminiscence. Oh, fuck does that mean? That's not a weather.